So there's a couple of things to talk about here, but first off, Game Freak / Nintendo has still not released a patch for Scarlet and Violet. So I thought I'd do some digging and figure out how long it generally does take to get a patch out / what causes a patch to take a while. Meanwhile, in other news, there have been a couple people who've been trying to mod the game and fix it. So I'll show you an example of that. And then people who found something you can do on your Switch that should be able to fix the game. Apparently make it run a lot more smoother. The more I research how these patches work, I keep getting different answers. But one thing that seems to be said a lot is that Nintendo has a slow patch approval process. For example, this is an old post, but it works for the Switch. When the game Overcooked submitted a patch to Nintendo on April 25th, it took about 2 weeks for the patch to actually be on the Nintendo Switch. When the Overcooked team is asked about it, which is literally them here, they say Nintendo seems to take longer than other systems, like when they release patches to PlayStation and Xbox consoles. Now, I would think all this goes out the window because it's Pokemon and they'd fix it right away, but it seems minimum 2-week time period, then we'll see if they've patched everything. Pokemon fans, when they have to actually be good at the games they've been calling easy for the past 20 years. Okay, I mean, I did struggle with, oh, for the raids. What the frick are 6 and 7 star raids? Get your... Alright, 2 things I hate about the raids. 1, you need proper friends to do it. And 2, it's like disconnected from the main game. So when you're fighting Geeta and she uses level 60 Pokemon, raids meanwhile were required to be like level 90. So why couldn't they just make Geeta when you fight her like level 80, level 90 Pokemon? 2, can I have a raid where it's made for like 1 player? I found a Ditto that was disguised as a Ditto. You thought it was me Ditto, but it was me Ditto. That happens when you save with Ditto in render distance and restart the game. So it only saves the Ditto, but not what it's disguised as. What the crap is this? 6-star raids. Bro, I ain't never doing a raid. I'm never... Oh, how about this? How about let me do single player raids where I bring my 4 Pokemon of choice. I'll juggle 4 balls if I have to. I ain't relying on team members, nor do I have them. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. So here's what shiny Flamigo looks like, right? Look what the game spawns beside the Flamigo hordes. It even got the flamingo neck in its tail. Here's the juice. Fun fact, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet don't actually suffer from a memory leak. The performance worsening over time in long play sessions is actually due to Ed Sheeran's song in the game's data slowly corrupting the rest of the game. So this is one of the solutions they found out, which has been helping a lot of players. It's hilarious because few mods have come out for this game. And the first true mod that came out is right here. Remove Sheeran. This is the first mod ever uploaded for Scarlet and Violet. Priorities. Sonic fans when they say they're eating good. Hey, that's crazy. This is the best meme. Loving the representation on Team Star. Italian, gay, short king, god, tall queen. Italian. Italian. So a few days ago, the sound programmer for Scarlet and Violet tweeted about the broken Elite Four music. By the way, the Elite Four in Japanese is 4 Heavenly Kings. Apparently, if you restart before fighting them, the intro doesn't loop. I still haven't heard the themes. Also, I tried going back to the Pokemon League after you beat the game, and you already know this. This has to be the first game where that happens. Just to not spoil. I mean, should I... You can't rematch them. You can't rematch the Elite Four. Could you not kiss your Pokemon? Or be excited about it? Oh, but Teeter, I am touching grass. That doesn't count. Check this out. The Pokemon Company has put out an official statement regarding the sales of Scarlet and Violet. We'd like to thank you trainers worldwide for helping Scarlet and Violet reach 10 million sales in just 3 days. We hope you're enjoying your adventure across Poly and making new friends along the way. The Pokemon Company International is aware of strange occurrences that several trainers are experiencing, which are negatively affecting their journey. We'd like to clarify, Poly is a very special region that the flow of time affects differently. Thus, all strange occurrences are actually intended anomalies to make the region feel unique and mysterious. Thank you for playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Well, there it is, boys. The glitches are intended. No wonder I enjoyed the game so much. If you thought it was real, it's not. But I wish it was. So here is the solution. Apparently, if you, in your Switch, move Scarlet and Violet from playing off your SD card to playing off the Switch itself, it runs much better. So I just tried it out now and it actually looks slightly better now. I wonder why that's the case. Now this doesn't work for physical copies, but if you bought it off the eShop, you can do this. I'm certain a patch will make things better. Games don't have to run off your Switch itself to run better. It could be fixed. So about people modding the game to make it run smoother, no one's actually successfully done it. There's a couple like this one that say it's an overhaul that makes the game much better, but it's actually nothing. I think all it does is make the background blur a bit. Now this is pretty cool. Theory: at the start of the game, you and your mom have moved from Galder to Paldea. The only thing they're using is the way your mom talks at the only moment she's involved in the story, at the beginning. She says, "Off you pop." And apparently only British people say this. "Now, Mr. Clavel, let me get you a cuppa." You know, a cup of tea. She also has a pet Scovet, which is from the Galar region. And we did just move to this region. There's a chance it really was Galar. So you telling me I'm like at least 10 years old. I've been in Galar when Penny went to Galar. And we ain't get no dialogue about this. So I probably saw Penny at the Galar dollar store. She was the cashier there and they didn't bring a word of this up. Maybe if we get a third version, let's have Penny visit her house and our mom be like, "Hey, wait, I remember you. You worked at the Dollar Tree in Galar." What did Penny do in her year-and-a-half banishment from Kalos? I mean, Paldea. I mean, she's a student. She just had to take school somewhere else. But man, I appreciate what this game's doing. The game is creating a chronology. This game takes place after Sword and Shield. Now we're gonna have a proper timeline because, check this out. When you're in your school in Scarlet and Violet and you're reading all the books that talk about the weird magazine, one of the books talks about Galar, right here. Galar: A History. We made for the town of Stoanside, the Bea city, which sits tucked away in the mountains, to study an ancient mural painted upon a wall of rock, but our plans in the mural itself were shattered by an attack from a Kaparaja. I didn't realize this when I first read this in the game, but this is the book Sonia publishes in the post-game of Sword and Shield. Behind the mural, what should we find but a pair of Pokemon statues, one bearing a sword and the other a shield. See, Pokemon's done some weird things like bringing Wally into Sun and Moon and Cynthia into Sun and Moon, even though they should be from different time periods but they look the same. And then Red's in Sun and Moon but he's older. It's cause even they don't know their own timeline. Oh my frick. No way. Oh my god! Wait! Sarah Luge does that, whichever one it is. It sneaks behind and jokes about killing you? There's no way. Hey yo, Game Freak, that's not bad at all. Japanese fans have discovered that by pressing buttons at the right time after a capture, you can clone your legendary Pokemon. Okay, so Palmy Pokedex. They replace Miraidon off your party. Wait, what can someone give me the instructions to this? What is this? Hello, you've been doing this? So this works because in your game, Karada and Miraidon have a 7th slot in your party, but they lose that slot once they join your team. So the point of this glitch is to confuse the game. I'd like to try this if someone wants to write me non-Spanish instructions. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this glitch. Well, I'll let you know if you can do it at home. Let me see if it breaks my game or not. So, what I'm supposed to do is put Koraidon on my party. Freaking... Put Koraidon on my party. Put Battle Form. Now I have to... Let's catch this. So I have to push A and then B. What? Okay. A, B. Oh! Oh! Did you see that? It failed and then it worked. Wait. Wait. So now Koraidon is missing from my ride. So if I ride Koraidon, he comes back. And if I go to my boxes... Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, I used to do this so much with red and blue. There's no way. Oh. How... Hello? You can't have 2 Koraidons in your party? Guys, the freaking glitch Koraidon's freaking stuck in my... He's stuck in my party. Wait. I can't move this man. What the frick? Hey. You know what? For science, I'm gonna save my game and restart it. Now if it's broken forever. So 100% they'll patch this. Oh, if you restart your game, you can unclone it. Okay, so I'm safe. I would still say don't do this crap. If I can also unclone him. What if I give him the Master Ball? Let's catch the devilish Hoppip again. I've tried this a couple times and I haven't been able to get it. Koraidon has a Master Ball. What would you like to do? Put it in my bag. If I take you into battle form, he still has the Master Ball. Let me take the item and let me see if I have 2 right now. Oh, wait. Hey, I'm about to play this game again. It's so much fun. My advice to you, don't do it. Do you prefer the more textured Pokemon Scarlet and Violet models or the more anime-like Sword and Shield models? I prefer the ones on the left. I don't really care which one looks better. I've just seen this version for like 10 years now, so I'm down for any changes. Apparently, Creatures Inc. are the ones that make the Pokemon models and textures. That's pretty interesting. I mean, the holy trinity that makes up Pokemon is Creatures, Nintendo, and Game Freak. Looks like Creatures has been stepping up. Alright, I'm gonna call it quits. Go on and shank that like button. Duplicate if you want. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are phenomenal games to me because what makes them good is so good and what makes them bad is so funny. Hey, yo, what? Right under that, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is visually the ugliest first-party Nintendo Switch game to date, filled with terrible performance issues, bugs, and glitches. It's a wildly disappointing display from the world's largest franchise. Sums up the reactions. Shank that like button. I'll see you on the next video and we're looking at more memes. Peace. This is outrageous.